Yo, welcome back to another behind the scenes vlog. It's your boy Alberto Mendoza, DP and videographer based out of San Diego, California. And in today's BTS, we are filming a documentary here at TwitchCon. This was a 2-day production where day one I was hired as a PA/audio guy along with renting out my equipment, which included my tripods, light stands, lights, and modifiers. And day two as a single cam operator, which included my own FX6. And how I landed on this job was through Instagram and YouTube and David Moorfield. Juan, he is a Dallas-based esports filmmaker, and since TwitchCon was here in San Diego, he was looking for extra pair of hands to help him out and provide some equipment. And he said he really couldn't find anybody via Instagram, and so he reached out to his Dallas Instagram Fort Worth group that David Moorfield started, I believe. And so David actually threw my name out there, and that's how we got connected via Instagram. And yeah, we were able to chat. We were able to game plan and get all the gear ready to go. And yeah, now I'm here. So this was a really, really fun production for me. And right here, I am pretty much setting up his FX6. I believe he had just purchased the FX6 just for this production. Funny thing is, he never actually used it since he's not really comfortable using it yet. And that's something I would do as well. When I first got my camera, it took me a while for me to get used to it before actually using it with the client, because I wanted to get to know her inside and out. And that's something I recommend you doing. If you guys get a piece of new gear, definitely test it out. I wouldn't try it out for the first time at a paid production, because chances are there will be some user error since you don't know the gear inside and out. So I just recommend you testing things out on your own time. Once I got his camera set up and settings ready to go, we completed the setup for this press conference here. And as you can see, 2 lights, and there's a few audio pieces of equipment that I will touch on in a bit. But I am pretty much manning his Sony FX6 for day one, since I am pretty much a PA, and I did offer to hey, let me man this camera since you're going to be doing something else. So yeah, as you see here, I first time using these headsets. I'm not sure of the exact brand, because I know there's a few brands out there, but these came in pretty clutch, especially for day two during crunch time, and I'll touch on that later. But as you see here, I'm using my small HD 75 monitor, and yeah, this is the setup right here. This is the 300C on my Lantern 90, and across the hall is the 200X on a Lantern 30. And this is my boom arm right here that he has mounted 2 different shotgun mics on his recorder. And then as you see here, I'm using my Rode Wireless Pros, plus he's using, I forget the exact mic setup that he has. I think there's a is it Hollyland or is it the DJI? I forget which brand he has specifically. And so, yeah, those were mostly for just backup purposes, because we didn't have enough space and we didn't know how many people were going to be in this actual press conference. So those details came in super, super last second. So we weren't too prepared for the audio. But according to Juan, the audio sounded really, really good. So with just the 2 shotgun mics and the recorders that are laying on the table. So it just worked out. So I'm on the Tamron 70-180 2.8 lens, and first time using this lens, and I had a really great experience using it. I'm used to the 70-200 f4, but that 2.8 definitely makes a big difference, and I was able to get some nice tight shots on top of using the rocker, the internal zoom, should I say, and I was able to get some nice tight shots just like Juan wanted. As you see him here, he's on the left side of the frame. He is on the A7S III 24-70, just getting that wide static shot. All right, press conference is officially done. So now we're setting up to do some one-on-one quick little interviews. We're here in beautiful downtown San Diego, Coronado Bridge. So using the 60X, I have a V-mount battery on it right now. I'm gonna go at full blast. Got the A7S III on a variable ND. First time using a, shit, what the fuck you called it? Anyways, gonna run this for audio. Change of plans. We decided to move inside because there was a jackhammer that started going off crazy right before we were about to hit the record button. So silver lining, we found a better spot. Actually, we were able to move this milk cup background from the room that's behind me to outside right here to this actual hallway, and we were able to set this up within seconds. And yeah, as you see here, the 60x as a key. There's a large window behind this BTS camera, so there's a lot of natural light coming in. So we use that as motivation just to give it more of a kick. And he has Juan has both A7S, and we decided to bring in the FX6, the 70 to 180 last second. And good thing we did, because looking at the actual trailer, the sneak peek trailer that I saw a few days after this recording, it looked phenomenal, and it was a great move to have that B camera angle. But yeah, we did like 3 of these, I believe, and after that, we went straight to lunch. And as you can see, I am pretty much running audio from his recorder to his Sennheiser shotgun mic, and I'm pretty much just manning audio for him as he's monitoring the cameras, and he's also conducting the interviews as well. So yeah, new roles for me. I'm always down to help out as much as I can and learn. So this was definitely a new position for me, since I'm so used to taking the lead in things and directing and just being in charge. But this was cool. It was a cool little change up for me. But as you see, I just repositioned myself because my arms were getting a little tired from holding that microphone, even as light as it is. Just staying still, it was definitely a little challenge. Just got done with a nice, comfortable lunch, solid 45-minute lunch. So we're back setting up for another press conference. Same setup, A7S3 on a 24 to 70, FX6 on the Tamron 70 to 180, and yeah, ready to rock.
It's the first one. I feel like that is such a major component because we've had like arenas and e-fuses, and we've had.
So for this documentary is for the sponsor for this specific competition. It's called the Milk Cup, and this is a Fortnite competition, female-based competition. And so yeah, this for day one, we pretty much stayed in this room the entire time and filmed multiple teams, multiple players that are going to be participating in this competition. So yeah, fairly easy day. So this is day 2 of TwitchCon and in the production. And yeah, this is my first ever TwitchCon event. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. A lot of interesting characters there for sure. This kind of reminded me of Comic-Con, like a junior version of it, because there's a lot of people that were dressed up, but not as many as like Comic-Con for sure. So once we're ready, got my camera ready and got my gear prepped. So I'm on the FX6 and the Monopod, and I was switching between the 24 to 70 Sigma and the Tamron 70 to 180. And for audio, I have the Sony shotgun mic plus Rode Wireless Pro, and I have the transmitters in my pocket in case we do some on the fly interviews with some of the players in between games and whatnot. So yeah, I asked permission to the people that were actually streaming the entire show. Like, hey, can I stand on these steps? And they were all cool about it. So yeah, got to get some intro shots of the players getting introduced and whatnot. And as you see right here, I am on the 70 to 180. This is backstage actually watching the competition stream. And for the first like 15-20 minutes of each game, it's a total of 6 games, we don't really do much until like the last 10 minutes of the game. That's where we position ourselves and try to get reaction shots of the winners or losers. I love seeing the production scale of these sort of events, all the different cameras, all the different lights, all the different communication, and like there's just so much going on logistically, and having everything work and just be flawless is, it's just so cool to see. Like, look at these cameras. I don't even know what the hell kind of camera it is. It's so tiny. Interesting configuration to say the least for sure. But yeah, like I just love seeing how everything is done. Like, look at this big crane right here. Like, this is super cool to see to me. Like, and it was just like an older gentleman just manning this the entire day, He even had a GoPro facing the camera, so I'm pretty sure maybe he has his own BTS channel or something like that. Here's an example of one of the shots I got of one of these streamer influencer girls. Apparently she's a big deal. I don't know who she is. Call it the boomer in me. But the streaming world is a little foreign for me. These two heads are apparently very, very popular. So I just decided to get some BTS of it. But yeah, this monopod came so clutch when it came to this event. I've been loving using the monopod the last couple years or so, and especially for this one, since like you can see like the stage is sort of very high, and so I wanted to get like a face forward shot of the actual players, not necessarily just be behind them and capturing their screenplay. Like for example, like right here. So what I would do is I would stand in front of them and then just raise the monopod as high as I can. We're gonna see an example of the actual stream. This is an example of the stream that's on their YouTube. And I'm about to freeze frame this shot right here, but you can see me on the left-hand side. I am pretty much raising the monopod from the base, the legs, should I say, and I am getting some great frontal shots. So I was holding for a couple of minutes where Juan, on the right-hand side of this screen, you can see him carrying his A7S. It's all rigged up with the V-mount monitors, all that good stuff. And he was telling me that his arms were getting very tired and shaky because we're holding for a few minutes. So this is a clear example where the monopod is very, very helpful and valuable for these sort of events. And going back to those headsets, those came in very clutch since we had a producer communicating with Juan and I in regards to, hey, this player is about to win. Hey, Juan, go to this player. Alberto, go to this player, and just changing things up. And so we were always ready to get those reaction shots no matter the outcome. So it just worked out really, really great. After the winners were announced, we did a post-match press conference. So similar setup to day one. We had two lights blasting at them with the 200 and 300. And I am on the B camera with the 70 to 180. And Juan is on the A camera with the 24 to 70. But yeah, this was a real fun experience. Unfortunately that I can't show some of the clips that I shot. But whenever the doc does drop, I will definitely link it in the comments. I did see the trailer. He did it within like 48 hours after filming this, which is, I'm like, dude, did you even sleep? But the trailer looked phenomenal and I can't wait to see the final end result. And whenever it does drop, I will definitely link it in the comments. That is a wrap.
It's a wrap.